Good afternoon. It is September 12th, 2012, and a few minutes ago, the UPS guy delivered my new clutch disc. Yay! And upon looking at it, first thing I can tell is that the splines look a lot more like my other clutches than the original clutch disc that they had sent me before. So I'm thinking it's looking pretty promising. And just for comparison, this is the Sept clutch disc. And there we go. So we're going to take this little guy, and just for fun, let's try it in the transmission. So here we go. On there, and look at that, like butter. It slides right on there just like it should. I am a happy camper. So I'm going to go ahead and get this clutch disc installed on the motor with the SPEC pressure plate, and we'll go from there. I'll be right back. Okay, in a remarkable feat of pain and suffering, not fit for public consumption on video, I've got the pressure plate and clutch installed on the flywheel. Now you may notice that the flywheel is not the nice new shiny aluminum flywheel from SPEC. It's the original steel flywheel. The reason for this is that, as it turns out, the shiny aluminum flywheel, these holes that you put the bolts in from the pressure plate into the flywheel, turns out that they're not as deep in this as they were in the original iron flywheels. What this resulted in was, when I put the bolts that I had been using before into here, they hit the back of that hole and didn't go in any further. This is why the pressure plate didn't go all the way down and mate with the surface of the flywheel when I had the Sept pressure plate in. And coincidentally, the same thing happened with the SPEC pressure plate. So I ended up putting just a little bit too much pressure on it, trying to get those bolts to go in, not understanding why it wouldn't go in, and it sheared off the end of one of the bolts. So these are grade 8 super strong bolts, and it left a big chunk of bolt in the hole. Now I tried to drill it out, but it's just kind of stuck in there, and I think I'm going to have like a machine shop or somebody go in and actually drill it out properly, and then retap the hole for threads and all that good stuff. So anyway, the motor's back together, and as you can see, the pressure plate is touching the flywheel, and that's how it's supposed to be. And that should give us a nice strong pedal pressure, and we should be able to actually disengage the clutch, which is the problem that we were having before. I did install the SPEC throwout bearing in there, so that's the one that came with the SPEC kit. So now the throwout bearing matches the pressure plate and clutch, and we're ready to put the motor back in the car. And before I get the battery box put back in, I'm definitely going to be testing everything as much as I possibly can. We'll spin the wheels, pushing the clutch, and we'll try to make sure that it's going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and spin up the motor, and just make sure that everything is working good here. So I've got it hooked up to our classic 12-volt AGM battery, and here we go. No sparks. So obviously it gets very loud, so I won't be trying to talk over it, but it's spinning along, and it looks reasonably balanced. And they're swaying a little bit, but that's just because of the when it started up, it started swinging. But anyway, so there we go. And we'll pull it off. And as noted in a previous video, one of the nice things about the heavy steel, or iron in this case, flywheel, is that it keeps spinning for a pretty good long time, we can take advantage of the inertia of that. So anyway, here's hoping that everything will be hunky-dory fine when we get it into the car, and we'll go from there. So I will be back as soon as I get the motor installed in the car.